Hey everybody, I just had a few things to share with you guys about Facebook Marketplace. Actually, it's a lot of these different online places where you can sell items. It's very hard for me to sell stuff on the internet because nobody reads the description. And especially, I don't know what it is about selling inexpensive cars, or I'm trying to get rid of an old Nissan car. It's an old Nissan Altima. It's like a 2000. It's one of the best cars I ever had. It ran great, never gave me any problems, had great gas mileage, heater and air conditioner worked awesome, and I let my salesman drive it and he wrecked it. Well, someone hit him or whatever, but it totaled the car. Well, I have a good buddy that fixes cars, and he does everything on his own, so he doesn't have a lot of overhead. Well, needless to say, I wanted to help him out. He wanted to work on a car, so he fixed it. Runs fine, goes right down the road. You can't even hardly tell it's ever been hurt or injured or in an accident. And I didn't really know much about salvage vehicles or getting titles for vehicles after they've been wrecked. And if I knew what I know now, I probably wouldn't even have fixed the car, because basically you have all these hoops to jump through. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. I mean, it's one of the hardest things I've ever, the process is just like, they give you you have to apply, a huge packet information comes. You have this huge packet you got to fill out, and you got to fill out, of course, what kind of car it is, the title, VIN number, and then if you go anywhere like the junkyard to get parts, each single part that you pull from, you need to know the VIN number and the car title and all that stuff from every single car you pull from. And then you got to explicitly in detail tell exact at each part how it was repaired, who repaired it, all the VIN numbers, and then you have to fill everything out correctly, and then you turn that big bunch of paperwork back in, and then it takes a month or 2 or 3 or whatever for them to process the packet of information. And then if it's approved or not approved, if it's not approved, then you got to go through all that process again. Then they give you an inspection date. Then you can't drive the car, you have to trailer the car somewhere, and it's usually 20 or 30 miles away, and basically have an inspector go over each individual thing on that car, make sure that car is roadworthy, it's not, there's nothing wrong with it, it's basically perfect. If that inspection doesn't pass, you got to start over. Okay, if the inspection does pass or whatever, they go through another process where they have to apply for title, and it's like months and months. So like basically your money's tied up, your time's tied up. It's just too much, way too much for me. Like I'm too busy to like deal with that nonsense. So needless to say again, I'm just trying to get rid of these vehicles. I tell them exactly what happened. This car has a salvage title. You cannot get a title. It needs a fuel pump. This car cannot be driven. It can't be test driven. There's no license. There's no insurance on this vehicle. I'm selling this vehicle whole. I'm not parting it out. I want someone to take this whole car at this cheap price and use it for salvage or use it for parts. I know it runs and drives. It runs perfect. Everything works on it, just like you could drive from Florida to California and you'd be fine. But it would not be legal. And I tell people this: you cannot drive this car, even though it runs and drives, everything works on it. You have to trailer it and take it somewhere and use the parts. Once it's yours, I care less what you do with it. But I don't want to be liable. You driving this car home and you get in an accident, or something happens, you're stranded or whatever, or even if someone hits you, and you drove it off my lot or off my piece of property. So get all these people texting me constantly 10 times a day. Yeah, I'm coming over with cash. I'm going to drive it home. Yeah, my wife's going to pick it up, drive it home. Can we drive it home? Can we, where's the title at? Can we get title insurance? It's just like, it's very frustrating dealing with people that don't read nothing. It's just like they see, you know, a couple $100 for a car. They think it has a battery, it has a title, it has insurance, has plates on it, it has a full tank of gas, and they're driving it, and they're putting plates on it, and they're driving it tonight to a party. I mean, it just blows my mind that people do not have any common sense at all. Like, I mean, it's just, I actually took off every single ad I had, and I have one of my guys do it, and he goes, man, why don't you want to run ads? I said, listen, as soon as you run these ads, you're going to get freaking all these people that, I don't know if they live in a cave, crawled under a rock, didn't go to school, I don't know what, blows my mind. I'm like, please take care of this for me. Sell these vehicles, get whatever you can out of them, but do not let these people drive my vehicles. I don't care if you have to drain the gas, pull the spark plugs, remove the distributor. Do not let these people drive off the lot with this. Make sure they have a trailer, a truck, something to load this stuff up, have a car hauler, get it towed. Do not let these people drive anything, because no matter what you tell them, they're going to try to start this vehicle and drive it right now and go to parties or go somewhere, act like they have license and insurance. I mean, anyway, that's my rant. I don't know if you guys have any of this experience, but I'm letting one of my guys take care of all this, because these people blow your mind. They have, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I can't put it in words, but I'm not running any other ads on Facebook Marketplace, anything having to do with a vehicle that drives on public roads, because a lot of people that answer these ads or try to answer these ads, they want to drive these cars home and drive them around. Even if it says salvage title does not run, they'll ask you the stupidest questions over and over. You can answer the stupidest questions over and over, and they keep asking it. Even if you repeat it 100 times and tell them 100 times and reply 100 times, they will still keep answering or asking the same stupid questions, and it drives you nuts. Anyway, this is Roger with Roger's Reviews. Don't run ads on Facebook or any of these places. If you have a vehicle, especially a salvage vehicle or something that doesn't run, or something you're selling for parts, they will try to get you to let them drive it home no matter what. It doesn't matter if the thing's going to blow up, if it has holes in it, if it doesn't have no brakes, if it doesn't have title insurance, salvage, it does not matter. These people will drive anything, anywhere. They don't have a care in the world. So anyway, if you like this video, you have similar situations, please leave a comment below and tell me how to make sense of this nonsense, because it is just ridiculous. So have a great day, have a great weekend. I only got about one car left to get rid of. I'm never gonna ever try to fix another car again in my life, unless it's an EV and I'm keeping it for myself, or unless it's a piece of equipment that doesn't have to have a license or insurance or be in public roads. I don't even know if I'm going to fix a lawnmower anymore with the way these people are. So have a great day. Crush the like button. Please subscribe. And I'm going to film my guy trying to get rid of this stuff. It's going to blow your mind. Maybe I'll have some stories as well. Later.